Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Project O. My name's Lewis. Um, Andrew will not be joining me for this 24-hour group build, but I am getting started kind of late for some odd reason. I thought it was next weekend. So after running around today and running around getting Andrew fed and all that, it got a little bit late on me, so I'm starting a little bit late. I'm gonna see if I can't catch up. So I guess this would be my intro video, and then just some stuff, updates, I guess, here or there. I'll show you guys what I'm throwing in there and the reasons why. Try to move my camera around here a little bit. My workbench area is kind of I'm still working on my USAC. That's where I'm sitting at with it right now. Got the motor in there. The seats are still in the box. My tires are sitting back there. At the same time, I'm working some on my SS slasher that Andrew and I are just working on just for giggles. And then, of course, in the back, we are working on the Porsche for the Porsche group build as well. So we got a few things going. We got a ton of irons in the fire, as you would say. But for us, it's fun. There's Mr. Andrews' work spot. He's working on his slasher as well. Let me turn this camera around and I'll show you guys what I'm working on and reasons why. All right, so here we go. Working on this Terry Labonte Chevrolet Cornflakes number 5 from back in the day. Looking at the headlights and whatnot, it's a late 90s car, late 90s kit. It is in the tin. The plastic has been took off. The parts have been took out of their bags. This is one of the 10 sets that they had. I believe this year they came out with 4, and it's for the 50th anniversary. They got a Dale Earnhardt, a Jeff Gordon, obviously Terry Labonte, and they have a Mark Martin. I have all the tins still wrapped in my collection in our stash. This is one that is unwrapped, and I'm sorry to take it back. There was another one that was the number 44 Kyle Petty Hot Wheels, and I also have that one still wrapped in the plastic. The reason for me building this kit here is because as of late, when they have throwbacks, they have some of these newer drivers are doing the throwbacks, and I'll be building this guy here not long after that one, so that I can have the pair. I also have the Terry Labonte Tony the Tiger, which Kyle Larson also ran the throwback, and I will also have that kit and be building them in tandem. I just enjoy them. I believe everybody that knows me knows that I enjoy building NASCAR kits. But anyways, like I said, everything has been took out of the plastic. When I got this kit, I got it in a lot of several other kits off of eBay, so it was already opened and the plastic was removed off of there. Decals are here, excellent shape. Excellent shape. I am very familiar with these kits and how they go together, so that should give me a little bit of advantage. A little disadvantage is the fact that it is a three-color paint scheme. Not too bad. At least for me, well, that may be the only drawback to time-wise, because I will have to mask the yellow off the. I will have to mask off the yellow, which this is a clear decal that goes on the yellow. Everything else will be the same. The hoods will be white, and then the back half of the car is a red. I will be painting them all with a Tamiya rattle can, for the simple fact that I won't have to clean up any airbrushes. So I'll probably be using the Tamiya Pappy Red, the TS49, and then for the yellow, it's just regular Tamiya spray yellow, and then obviously for the white, it's just the white. Nothing fancy. Hopefully it'll give me a little bit of, it'll save me a little bit of time. Last year, the 48-hour group build, I did the number 11, Denny Hamlin, Mavis Tires and Brakes shop. The car that's like a teal color. My son, my older son, is a big Denny Hamlin fan, so it sits in his office at work. But anyways, it is the newer body, which will make it a little bit easier as well. It is the slab side. The slab side meaning, you know, it comes down. Now, one thing that I noticed about this is that the front bumper is off. For some odd reason, I thought this whole body was together. However, I will have to glue on that front bumper, getting the parts out of here, the glass. That's the only thing about buying eBay stuff, is that when they take them out of their the bags, you know, the glass tends to rub, things of that nature. So there you have the wheel rim inners, fuel cell, valve covers, the firewall. Like I said, the front bumper, I might have to putty. That's one of the only other drawbacks, is that I will have to putty around the front, so that, you know, I get a nice smooth blend. Everything else should go down nice and smooth, kind of simple. And like I said, I'll try to post some updated videos and pictures. I'm not gonna do, well, I say I'm not gonna do, but I'm not gonna try to do anything fancy with the seats, because of the time constraint. One of the things that will save me time is that these tires are stamped, so I'll just have to scuff them up and put them together. They are the hard rubber, but I like these tires and rims because they go on so good. Yeah, see, whoever had this kit before had taken some stuff off the trees. Nothing has been put together. Still got my engine halves. They just, you know, cut them off the trees. They also cut the glass off the trees. It looks in good shape. No scratches, so that's always a plus. I'll get on it and start moving around on it. Maybe primer up some parts that I already know aren't gonna be handled until they're ready to be put together. So hopefully, with all that being said and done, I can put a nice little dent on it. Got my coffee. For some odd reason, Andrew keeps wanting me to drink black coffee, but I don't just drink black coffee. I like French vanilla, and that's all I have in my coffee. But maybe my next cup will be black to let me move on this a little bit faster, or maybe my next cup will be a monster. I'm not sure. But anyways, like I said, I'll also be building the Salvinos, but that's after the 48-hour group build. So with that being said, I'll try to get cracking on this, at least try to get everything, all the sub-assemblies put together. Again, not a whole lot of detail. It will be a shelf queen. I'll probably, if I can get this, the Salvinos kit also put together in a pretty good time, they'll probably just take them to a couple shows together just to show old and new. I do have a Terry Labonte Kellogg's Monte Carlo already in, that's been built. It is an AMT. It is the AMT model, and that one is on my shelf. If you guys have seen my previous videos where I show my shelf built kits, you've probably seen it there before. But anyways, I'll get going on this. Last year, the year before, I had a ton of fun with some of the other builders that were online at the time, so we kind of kept each other company into the wee hours of the night, or early morning rather. And then it was fun. Met some pretty cool people that I still communicate with them through in the community. But anyways, I'll get started, and hopefully in a couple hours I'll have an update video. Let's see how quickly I can move on this. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Go ahead and hit the subscribe so you can see the follow-up videos. Give it a like, thumbs up. Good comment, bad comment, it don't matter. Comments are comments. So all those that are in this 48-hour group build, thanks to Modeler, puts it together every year, and it's a fun time. It's a fun time. If you ever think that you cannot build a model in 48 hours, it'll make you think again, because you really can. The past 2 years, 3 years, I believe, that I've been in it, that I've done it, Andrew and I, we've actually built a model in a weekend, which is pretty cool. But then again, you shouldn't have to, but it's just fun. And there's, if I'm not mistaken, there is another competition I've seen on Facebook where they'll build a model in a day, and that's pretty crazy. That's very crazy. Long ago, I read an article in one of the Fine Scale Model magazines where a group of friends that was traveling from north going down to a show in Florida actually built a model while they traveled. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. Every time they hit a rest area, they would get out, they would paint, and then they were building or they were moving. So it's pretty cool. You can do it. You can do it. I'll shut up now, and I'll get to building so I'm not overwhelmed. Sunday night at 7:30. I am, like I said, I am getting a late start, and unfortunately I do have a busy weekend. I have Saturday work, and then Sunday is also pretty busy. So when race time comes around, hopefully all these sub assemblies are put together dry, where I can start putting it together and getting it wrapped up. Thanks a lot. Again, I'll shut up and stay tuned for the next video.